Tonight, we're in London with the dire warning from the White House of an immediate threat of a Russian invasion in Ukraine, as President Biden sends 3,000 more U.S. troops to the region. With Russian troops amassing near the Ukraine border, the White House today warning a Russian attack could begin with an aerial bombing and missiles, and that all transit by air, rail, and road could be cut off.
The risk is now high enough, and the threat is immediate enough. It is the time to leave now.
Vaccines for young kids delayed. The stunning news from Pfizer about its shot for kids under 5. Plus, how long the CDC says that booster shot protects you. Breaking up the blockade after 5 days of traffic halted at the busiest border crossing between the U.S. and Canada, why law enforcement can now be sent in to clear the traffic. SWAT standoff. 9 police officers hurt in Phoenix after a suspect opens fire. Olympic scandals. Investigations over doping charges and sexual harassment allegations overshadow the Beijing Games. Super Bowl countdown. What to expect from the big game, the halftime show, and those multi-million-dollar commercials. And it's Friday, so we go on the road with a 35-year-old musical tradition that will bring a smile to your face and tears to your eyes.
This is the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell, reporting tonight from London.
And good evening from London, and thank you for joining us on this busy Friday night. We're going to begin with ominous warnings from the Biden administration that Russia has the troops in place to possibly invade Ukraine at any time, and that American citizens should leave the country within the next 48 hours. Other countries, including Britain, are urging their citizens to do the same. And as we come on the air, President Biden is pressing to get on the phone with Russian President Vladimir Putin soon in his ongoing attempts to de-escalate the crisis, which sent shockwaves through the financial markets today. The Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P plummeted on fears of war. Russia for months has been surrounding Ukraine with troops, saying it wants to enforce red lines to make sure that its former Soviet neighbor doesn't join the NATO alliance. Russia is now conducting massive military drills with neighboring Belarus. And also tonight, a brand new CBS News poll finds a slight majority of Americans would prefer the U.S. stay out of negotiations with Russia and Ukraine. Well, we have got every angle of this crisis covered. CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb is at the front lines in Ukraine. But we're going to begin with CBS's Nancy Cordes at the White House. Good evening, Nancy.
Good evening, Norah. And tonight, CBS News has learned that the U.S. has picked up new intelligence indicating that Russian commanders have been told to be ready for a possible invasion by the 16th. That's just 5 days away. Americans living in Ukraine got a blunt warning today. There will be no U.S. rescue operation if they get trapped.